Welcome into Drew Saley Diamonds for Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the MLB slate here. A lot of day action. We got the Sunday night baseball game with the Mets and the Phillies to finish it. But let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show on YouTube. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got 1:40 Eastern start time here. We are heading to the Fish Tank in South Florida for the Atlanta Braves, Miami Marlins. Sandy Alcantara on the hill for the Fish. Bryce Elder going for the Braves. Now, Bryce Elder, the 26-year-old out of Texas, he's been good, not great. He's had some blow-ups, but also some good starts here. But really the angle I want to go after is the 29-year-old Dominican-born pitcher, the former Cy Young Award winner, Sandy Alcantara. Yes, I am wearing a Marlins hat. It's not going to keep me off of him. It's actually going to put me on him, but really because of the handicap on him. I mean, he's 3-8 on the year, 6.88 ERA. But if you look a little bit more under the hood, I mean, you knew that wasn't going to last long unless he was injured or something, just the way he pitches, high velocity, swing and miss stuff. His last 3 times out, I think it's a buy low on him, guys. He's been really good. Now, the Braves lineup does have the advantage here. And this is the Look Ahead Sunday show. So I'm doing this kind of blind in terms of no odds, but the Marlins are going to very likely come out as the underdog. It's just a matter of how big of a plus price. But we're going to list Alcantara. We're going to look to be on the Fish to start off the Sunday card. We got next one up, 2 o'clock Eastern hour, heading to St. Louis for the NL Central matchup with the Cincinnati Reds, St. Louis Cardinals. Miles Mikolas on the hill for the Redbirds. Andrew Abbott, the lefty, going for the Big Red Machine. Andrew Abbott, the 26-year-old out of Virginia, 6-1, 1.8 ERA. He's fixed his walk issues from earlier in the year. He's a guy I'm looking to bet on. And Miles Mikolas, the 36-year-old out of Nova Southeastern, he's lost both of his last 2 starts. He's given up 32 hits his last 4 games in lasting just 20 innings. So I think Cincinnati gets after him, and Andrew Abbott's the guy I'm looking to bet on. So likely to lay a price here, but the Big Red Machine is the side in St. Louis. Now to the 4 o'clock Eastern hour, Boston Red Sox, San Francisco Giants. Lucas Giolito on the hill for the Sox. Robbie Ray, the lefty, going for the Giants. Now, of course, this is the series with the big trade, the biggest trade of the season anyway, with Devers heading out to San Francisco. Now Boston going to visit him. Interesting handicap overall. That could have a factor, but really the reason I wanted to talk about this one is Robbie Ray, 8-2 on the year for San Francisco, 97 strikeouts, 2.6 ERA. He's the guy I'm looking to bet on. The problem with going against the Red Sox here is, one, I think they're a little bit underrated in the betting market because they lost one of their better bats. However, there was trouble in the locker room. Sometimes I don't always think that's a bad thing to get, where the issues laid out of there. But really, Lucas Giolito, the numbers are there for the 30-year-old former first-round pick. He's had 10 strikeouts his last time out. That was in just 6 innings against the Seattle Mariners. And his last 3 starts on the road, just 1 earned run in 19 innings. He's riding a hot right arm here, guys. So I think both starters have pretty good outings. And we got to keep in mind the San Francisco Giants bullpen, number 1 in MLB. So I think runs are going to be at a premium. Pitcher's ballpark here, getaway day. We're going to list both pitchers, and we're going to look to be on the under in San Francisco, California. Staying in the same state here, we get the Washington Nationals, LA Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani on the hill for the Dodgers. We get Soroka on the hill for the Nationals. This one, guys, the Dodgers are going to be heavy favorites, but actually I'm going to look to be on Ohtani's strikeout prop to the under. And the reason why is because, yes, he's a high strikeout guy, high velocity. People are going to look to bet on him. So it might be one you might want to wait until closer to first pitch. But really the reason is, he's a hitter and a pitcher, one of the best players really of all of our lifetimes. And I think it actually worked against him on the pitcher's angle that he is one of the best players in baseball, in my opinion, the best player in baseball. And therefore, in the Dodgers lineup, he wasn't getting rehab starts coming off of his injury in the minors. Therefore, he's kind of doing that now as he goes. And he doesn't have a large pitch count. I mean, in his first start back from the injury, He only went 1 inning. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, but he didn't have any strikeouts. And usually sports books are not going to put like 1 strikeout as the strikeout prop. I'm actually interested in what the number is, but likely I'm going to look to be on the strikeout prop to the under. So that's my handicap in this one. And of course, I know people like to hear about the Dodgers, and particularly when Ohtani's on the bump. So that's the way I'm going to look to go after the Nationals and the Dodgers. Actually, very, very interested in where they post that strikeout prop. We'll move down the list to 4:10 Eastern, 1:10 local time. Kansas City Royals, San Diego Padres. Randy Vasquez on the hill for the Friars. Seth Lugo going for the Royals. Now, this is the third game of the series. I think we talked all of them over the weekend, and we're going to go with the same kind of theme that we talked about on Saturday's show, and that's looking towards the under. Seth Lugo, the 35-year-old, he's been great recently. He's got a 3-flat ERA for the season, and Randy Vasquez started out the year real shaky, but back-to-back starts versus the Dodgers. Now he's facing the Royals. I mean, going from one of the best lineups to one of the worst lineups. And he's really pitched better of late. He's got his ERA under 4 now. I don't see a whole lot of runs. Neither of these lineups has been very good. The Royals in particular, pitcher's ballpark. I don't think it gets, 8 runs. So it'll likely be a 7.5. No, it'll likely be 8. But I don't think we get there. We're going Royals, Padres under in the look ahead. Guys, 1 game left. It will be Sunday Night Baseball, Mets and Phillies. Reminder, if you could comment below, it helps out the algorithm on YouTube. Anything is more than welcome. Where you're watching from, what your picks are, any sport, any analysis, where you disagree. Any questions, fire away. I'll be in there on Sunday chiming it up with you. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. Experts page, Drew Martin, WagerTalk.com. We got MLB going, NFL, college football right around the corner, guys. So if you're interested in a long-term package, some discounts are available. All right, 7:10 Eastern time, Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. David Peterson in the New York Mets up against Jose Luzardo in the Philadelphia Phillies. Philly is at home here, battle of southpaws. Another one interesting price tag here because Jose Luzardo, the starter for the Phillies, he's kind of a tricky handicap right now. He's got 4.4 ERA, and he's been terrible in June. He gave up like 12 earned runs in one start, 8 earned runs in another. It was kind of surprising they left him out there. He's given up 25 earned runs his last 4 starts over 16 innings. So one of them was actually a solid start. So really it's in 3 of the last 4 starts. But now he's up against the Mets, and the Mets haven't been playing great baseball coming into the weekend. Now, if they're able to pull out a couple wins here, it would definitely change the tune on betting the Metropolitans. But I like David Peterson, their starter. Former first rounder out of Oregon, the former Duck here, 2.6 ERA, 5-2 on the year. And that's against pretty tough lineups. Now, Philadelphia's is no easy breezy lineup to go against, but I think David Peterson has a solid start here. We get the bullpen edge with the Mets as well, and the offensive edge overall. So at least by the full season metrics. Now, Philadelphia has been hitting the ball a little bit better, but overall, guys, I have the Mets circled with Peterson on the hill just because Jose Luzardo has been such a kind of a toss-up in what you get, particularly recently. So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the Sunday look-ahead show. Keep in mind, I'm doing this on Friday afternoon going into the weekend. But, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for Sunday's show. So comment below, smash that like button. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for tuning in.